individuals like him, key stakeholders, say this issue has been going on for months, if not years. Because if you will recall, this very issue started back in 2015 when the first alarm bell was rang about the aging infrastructure and the sewage system needing an upgrade. However, when the 2022 floods hit, the situation was exacerbated. The municipality faced a lot of barriers to restore the aging infrastructure and also to bring in new infrastructure being damaged. And as a result, the parties being actually said, the DA, they took the city to court and they won the court case. And as a result, the municipality was then ordered to ensure that it fixes its infrastructure and also ensure that kids are not to sewage flowing, but also flowing in their homes. People are still complaining that while it might seem as though it's this specific area of Victoria Parkland, other areas have also faced similar issues. But let's just bring in Dr. Thomas Funka to just give us a better picture of the situation affecting the sporting sector here in KwaZulu-Natal. Thank you very much, Dr. Funka, for making time for us. You're live on ENCA. Can you please just tell us about the economic impact this very issue has had on your industry?
The impact has been massive. As you say, it's been going on for years. Especially in the last 6 years, it's gotten really bad. I must say this year has been the worst in my history, being at Point Doctor. We've really seen sewage run into this harbour non-stop and creating such a bad smell and poor water quality. Children that I teach at the sailing school have refused to work in the water. So it's a health risk. And with that, obviously, we've also seen yachts that were bound for Durban, bypassed Durban, rather going to Cape Town or Richards Bay. And there was
talking about boats opting out of Durban, you will be witnessing a very big opportunity, or rather very big in June, the end of June, if I'm not mistaken. And that very thing is not only to grow the sport here in KwaZulu-Natal, but also bring investment. You can see there's a very situation.
That's correct, yeah. So we don't know what the water quality is going to do. We take note that the municipality has repaired some of the pumps. Last week was really bad. So hopefully that will stabilize the situation a little bit, but that doesn't take the problem away. We see raw sewage flowing into the harbour every day from the sewer water drains, and that's an infrastructure problem. We're working closely with the municipality, and hopefully that event will go ahead. It's offshore, so it's outside of the harbour. But yeah, we don't know what the quality is going to be.
Thank you very much, Dr. Thomas. And there you have it, my lady, from one of the key stakeholders in the marine sector here in Durban, specifically with the sporting sector. That is Dr. Thomas Funka from the Point Yacht Club, just painting a very, very frustrating picture, if I can describe it as that, as the very sporting sector regarding yachting here in Durban has been affected by the sewage that's been spilling into the harbour, and also it's had a very negative impact on young people who are supposed to take up the sport, as they are unable to stand the very stench that emanates from the harbour, and also when they for the municipality to do its part by also communicating, but also ensuring that it repairs the infrastructure that has been damaged, as this issue goes as far as over 6 years, if not just 6 years, Nalini.
Yeah, we'll leave it there, but thank you so much for that update. We're ENCA reporter Lwazi putting this out there for us in Durban. Well, you're still watching Newsec, still to come. The Sundowns and as far as the CAF Champions League final has been marred by crowd violence at Loftus. This and more coming up.
Are you ready to discover
Healthcare matters.
This business leaders of the choose medical aid. Matters most.
Whole story with Anderson Cooper.
We've come to South Africa to try to find the white genocide Trump keeps talking about.
We see what's happening in South Africa and we say, is that going to be us?
Tony O'Sullivan dives deep into fact versus fiction in South Africa.
What they miscalculated was how smart this generation is. The race baiting is never gonna work.
Is there a white genocide in South Africa?
I feel that's a little bit of a loaded question.
Misinformation. The White Genocide. ENCA this Thursday.
Good morning from the sports desk. Crowd trouble marred the first leg of the CAF Champions League final between the host team Mamelodi Sundowns and Morocco's AS FAR Rabat. Tensions flared among the supporters at Loftus. The unrest broke out after Sundowns took the 1-0 lead, with chaos erupting in the visiting supporters section. Stadium security and members of the South African Police Service restore order. Meanwhile, one AS FAR supporter reportedly fell from the upper tier under heavy medical and police presence. Police also used tear gas to disperse unruly crowds. Despite the disturbance, Sundowns secured the 1-0 advantage courtesy of a spectacular Olumuyiwa free kick.
In the match, I felt some problems. I was just a kind of problem that nobody hurts, but I don't know. But I think it was not a kind of situation that promotes any kind of problem. Something happened. I'm really sorry, and I hope there was no incident because I didn't really understand, saw nothing. And I had no time. I just picked the phone, spoke with my family, and spoke with a few players. So I don't know that if something happened, I hope everything is under control. And safe. No more important values than people and the life and the body and the health of everyone. So I hope there's.
West Ham United's Premier League survival is hanging by a thread following a damaging defeat at Newcastle United. The Hammers will need Chelsea to beat Tottenham Hotspur tomorrow evening to keep their very slim hopes alive. The visitors never truly recovered after conceding 2 quick-fire goals in the first half of the season. Opened the scoring before William Osula's double sealed a 3-1 win.
Trying to hold Newcastle and their thinking would have been the plan, but they're giving it away here to Barnes, and there are plenty of options for them. Strikes a hammer blow. Newcastle in front. Here they come again, Newcastle. It's a Sula. Sula trying to worsen that right here, right now. He gets it back. He's free kick goal. And West Ham United's sorry season is maybe dealt its final blow. Even from 3-0 down, wonderful goal from Castellanos and hit the crossbar. What an afternoon. Promised a lot for West Ham United, gets away from it. Great face. The imminent prospect of relegation.
Munster's Dean Aaron alleged Lions players spat at him during last night's match. Referee Andrea Piardi launched an investigation with the help of the third match officials, but didn't reveal any clear wrongdoing by said Lions player.
Can you speak to me? What's the allegation?
He's starting with this. Yeah, start on with this.
Over there, on the right. Okay, we have a series. Can you take off, put that on the screen?
We need to check what happened to number 16 red.
Yes, that's the correct number. 16 red. I like an allegation of a spit in the face.
Sen man kan ut till det. Kommer till dem. Snart kan jag säga. Yeah, if we can find it.
What's going on there? Form and as tight from the tour, constituted a career golden masters at the Italian Open. The local won in the Masters 1000 tournament victory. His 6-4 and 6-4 win over top-ranked events. He's now become the first Italian men's champion in Rome since Adriano Panatta 50 years ago. Also, his run of match wins is even longer in the Masters 1000 tournaments, now sitting at 34. It's another record he has established in a season in which he has dominated the men's tour.
I think this year was the 50th year since an Italian won, and really happy. A lot of tension, on both sides. Was not perfect tennis. I'm really happy. Incredible last 2.5 months. I try to put myself in the best possible position every time, trying to do the best I can, and not every day is simple, but I'm really happy.
And Gian Antonio produced a dramatic late charge in Spain to win the Catalan Grand Prix. The race was overshadowed by multiple problems. 26 racing driver claimed only Alex Marquez slammed into the backup race leader Pedro Acosta's KTM, bringing out the first red flag. The drama intensified after the restart. Johan Zarco triggered another red flag at turn 1, taking out Francesco Bagnaia, as well as Luca Marini, a pile-up that saw the race flagged again. The race reduced to a 12-lap sprint. Di Gianantonio surged to the front in the closing laps, overtaking Juan Mir and Acosta to take the checkered flag. Close out the second hour. We'll have your headlines in just a couple of moments. Hello.
In a world where presentation matters, into a mark of identity built on precision, passion, and speed. They stitch brand stories at speed.
Hello there, we are Same Day Embroidery, and we are about delivering on our promise. We have taken the time to Same Day Embroidery services.
Deliver excellence in every detail, from bold corporate branding to personal touches like customizing apparel and accessories, engraving, printing, expectations. With state-of-the-art technology and skilled craftsmanship, they deliver perfection without delay. Quality is compromised for speed. It's delivered well.
Ready to get your and let's get started.
Visit stv.co.za. Design comes to life as
You see it, you report it, we investigate it.